Good afternoon, all. Welcome to Chamax Cards and Breaks. Breaking now is 2025 Topps Tribute Baseball 4-box break number A3297. I want to welcome everyone to the break. We very much appreciate your business, appreciate your patience while we fill some of these breaks up. We do have our daily discount code word of the day. It simply is today, it's MVP. So MVP will get you 5% off your order on the website, chamaxcards.com. We also have our first-time discount code word of Chamax 2025. This code word gets you 10% off your very first order. And also on the website, we have the Chamax Loyalty Points Program. The more you spend on the website, the more points you'll earn. You can then use those points for cash discounts on future purchases. The cards from the breaks do go out in regular Canada Post, and the cards from today's breaks will go out by the end of next week, again in regular Canada Post, unless you want something shipped with tracking and or insurance. If you do want that, please email us over at info@chamaxcards.com before this coming Monday, please. And we do have another 4-box break available on the website if you want some more Topps Tribute. And that break number is scrolling right here, and it's A3362. So without further fanfare, let's do a little Topps Tribute. There are six packs in each box. Again, owners on the left. Teams are beside those owners. There's not that many different people. Thank you again to all of you, especially Robert. Got the bulk of the teams there. This break was scheduled for last week, or earlier this week, was it? We have to move it around a little bit, so I appreciate the patience on that. And pitter patter, let's get at her. There's Ichiro for Seattle. For this break, obviously all cards go out. There's all cards are hits. Swanson for the Cubs, 17 out of 25. Ramirez for the Guardians. There's another Ichiro for Seattle. Carlos Correa for the Twins. A little triple tribute dual relics card from Minnesota. These are Topps Tribute top end cards. Bears Babe Ruth for the Yankees. Gunnar Henderson out of 99 for Baltimore. And we got our auto here. Jim Edmonds out of 150 for St. Louis. Going on to Robert. Yeah, like I said, we're getting the bulk of these cards. And Pete Alonso for the Mets. And here's Manny Machado. I think, let's see what's going on here. Guerrero Jr. Nolan Arenado out of 75 for St. Louis. Triple relics card. There's Albert there for St. Louis. Juan Gonzalez for the Rangers out of 150. Again, going to Robert. That's our second auto. There's a big unit, Randy Johnson. Aaron Judge for the Yankees. Nice Dylan Cease out of 199 for Santiago. Going to Robert. Stamp of approval relic card. And Mike Piazza for the Mets. There you go. So here's box number 1. Again, all cards do go out. It's kind of a top end product. So again, thank you all for joining us here. Thanks for your purchases, and let's keep on going. Box number 2. Box number 2. 2025 Topps Tribute Baseball 4-box break A3297. I think this break was scheduled originally for yesterday or the day before. We had to move it a couple days back. So again, appreciate the patience on that. And here we go, box number 2. Let's do it. Mickey Mantle for the Yankees. Dansby Swanson, 35 out of 75. Another stamp of approval relic card for the Cubs. On to Robert. Tatis Jr. for San Diego. Greg Maddux for Atlanta. David Ortiz out of 99. Another dual relics card for Boston. It's going out to, of course, going to Robert. Josh Gibson. Francisco Lindor for the Mets. Cade Povich for the Orioles out of 75. There's one of the autos. On to Robert. League inauguration autograph card. And Pete Alonso for the Mets. That's basically the base cards, but again, they all do go out. Satchel Paige for St. Louis. There's Tatis Jr. out of 150. Another tribute dual relics card for San Diego. Going to Robert. Jose Altuve for the Astros. Willie Mays for the Giants. Paul Molitor for the Brewers. That's a nice clean auto. 16 out of 99 going out to Robert. Ozzie Smith for St. Louis. Yelich for the Brewers. Yonkincy Noel for the Guardians out of 150. Going to Jeff. There you go, Jeff. You got one of the autos. And Matt Olson for Atlanta. All right. Keep on trucking here. Keep on trucking. And one pack there, one pack there. Doing stacks of 3. All right, everyone. This is box number 3. A3297. Again, this break was, like I said, originally scheduled a couple days ago. We did have it today at, I think, 5, and we emailed all the breakers about an hour ago, so we're going to move it up to 3:30. We are in Pacific time here. Again, that daily discount code word today is simply MVP. Get you 5% off. All right, box number 3. Let's do it. There's another Satchel Paige. Will Smith for the Dodgers. Nice card, 31 out of 50. Stamp of approval. For Robert. Will Clark for San Francisco. Justin Henry Malloy for the Tigers. Card there. Jackson Trio out of 199 for Milwaukee. Ryan Sandberg for the Cubs. Greg Maddux for the Braves. Lewis Gill for the Yankees out of 75. Going out to, Robert S. And there's another Altuve. Already got some duplicates of the base cards. There's Willie Mays. Jackson Jobe for Detroit out of 199. Going to Robert. Certified Topps autograph card. Mickey Mantle for the Yankees. There's another Altuve. This one's out of 50. For Houston. Going to Robert. Jose Ramirez. Nice. Out of 25. Going out. Oh, there you go to Jeff. Second auto. Nice. Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. Lindor for the Mets. Altuve out of 150 for Houston. And Matt Olson for Atlanta. And that, my friends, leads us to the final box, box number 4, in the old 2025 Topps Tribute. 6 more packs, and that is empty. All right. And our website, all of our breaks are found on our website. It does sort firstly by a new break. A new break is something listed in the last 14 days. It then sorts by fewest to most teams remaining. So it's really easy to see what's going to be breaking first. For most products, not all, but for most, once we get below 5 teams or spots, we will schedule in the break. We'll email the breakers the time and day of the break. We usually break Monday through Thursday at 6 p.m. And then Friday is a kind of a catch-all. It can be at 1, 3:30, 5, 6. And we tend to stay away from the weekends. Last box, good luck. There's Bobby Witt, Kansas. Nice Aaron Judge out of 75 for the Yankees. There's another Aaron Judge. Dual judges. Connor Norby for Miami. Over to Robert. Cody Bellinger and Crow Armstrong for the Cubs. Over to Robert. That's out of 199. Mel Ott. Adley Rutschman. Dansby Swanson out of 199 for the Cubs. And Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Frank Thomas. We got Will Warren for the Yankees out of 150. There's your auto for Robert. Juan Soto for the Mets. Jackson Merrill for the Padres. There's a second auto. Ben Rice out of 99. Another Yankees auto. Nice, Robert. Corey Seager for the Rangers. Frank Thomas for the White Sox. 3 autos. DJ Hertz for the Nationals. Come out of 150. Going out to Robert. I think it might be the first Nationals hit, and it's an auto. Nice. 3 autos in that box. I like it. And Jose Ramirez. I guess there's 3 autographs and 3 relics per box. That's correct. Okay, so there you go. Well, there's our 2025 Topps Tribute break. Again, thanks for joining us, everybody. These cards, again, will go out by the end of next week in regular kind of post. If you do want some of your hits, Robert, your cards will go out with tracking because you have so many cards. Don't worry about that. But if you do want something insured or anything special, again, please email us over at info@chamaxcards.com or simply visit us through the website if you have any other questions, comments, or queries. Besides that, have a great afternoon, and we'll see you on the